welcome back to Theo's Adventures in Code, a weekly recurring series that I'm just now titling. Technically, our first episode was just a JPEG, but we here at Theo's Adventures in Code like to shake up the format a little. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. One comment you might have is, last week's art was a little bit more complex. You got a sun, you had sunglasses, there were some captions in there. This seems a little bit more minimalist, a little bit more modern, but actually it's art that you can play, a game, if you will. You'll see here that the square actually kind of moves around a little bit. That's because I am inputting commands into my keyboard and choosing which direction the block will go in. Originally, I wanted the block to keep moving after I release a key and kind of decelerate to a natural stop. I was on the phone with my dad for about 3 hours trying to accomplish this. My dad, he's a programmer. It's his job, actually. He was an English major, but that dream didn't really work out. So anyways, after about 3 hours, we didn't really accomplish anything, which is kind of funny, because my dad does this for a living, so he must not really be all that good about it. Kind of a huge bummer. But, in exchange for losing the cool little physics simulator I was going for, instead, we got this, the little changing colors, depending on, what input you input. But that's not all that's fun about this episode of Theo's Adventures in Code. If we zoom out a little bit, you'll see we actually have a little party. It says over here, "Come over here to the party. All your friends are here." Right here, we have at the end to staple it off is it's actually a smiley face. It looks just like a colon parentheses, but it's code, no pun intended, for a little smile. The the colon right there, it represents the unblinking, soulless pupils of a bleached eye. 2 eyes, actually. And the closed parentheses right there is kind of a ghoulish grin that takes up about half the face. Freakish. So in total, that's, come over here to the party, all your friends are here. So, let's go to this party. Oh, no. Yep. What? Yeah. Well, kind of a big letdown. Wanted to show you what was on the other side, but sometimes that's just how it is on Theo's Adventures in Code. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next week at around 5 a.m. Stay cool.